You can wear those things that make it where you don't show up.
Friendship.
You found them? Where were
Come to order.
they? Are the only pair you have?
They called home.
Okay, all in a row. Okay, Chris Hudson, Songa, me, Piper,
Oh, Rush me by the level so you guys can share it.
Sarah,
Here.
Yes.
I am here.
Tanner,
I'm here.
Derek,
Yeah, here.
Steven, or Steve, yeah, there you go. Michael, Lisa. Lisa. Treva. Here. Delane. I'm here. Rashmi. Here. Annette. Here. Brent.
Before we move to approval of minutes, I want you all to give a hand to Christopher Key for streaming us since the beginning of the semester, or September, right? Or, yeah, okay. All right, members, move to approval of minutes. Would you please take a look, see if you have any corrections, questions, changes?
This is the plan.
Any questions? I'll entertain a motion.
Move to accept the minutes as they are.
Second.
I second it.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, I'm going to suspend announcements until the end here so that we can get in and clean up any last minute business that we have. We were, so I'm moving to old business. We were going to look at a way to amend the bylaws to add a part about removal of senators for non-attendance, non-participation in committees. We were under the impression that that was not in our bylaws, our new bylaws that we did this fall. Piper said that it wasn't there, so I fired her. That's why she's not there today. And we found it, and so it's there, conforms with state law. We're just going to leave it as we originally passed it last October, right? The other aspect is Piper and I made a couple of technical changes to the bylaws. That was just putting in VPAA where provost was in the law, because we translated it from the education code over to our bylaws, and some of the state, Texas's language stayed in there. So we went through and made sure that those things were there. And we had also left out an entire article that should have been brought over from the old bylaws, and that was the no confidence vote that we worked so hard on 3 years ago. So that is back in there. Other than that, there were no changes, and we didn't need the change for the attendance participation penalty. New business, we have two things to take care of. Let's just go to quickly through the committee reports. We should have been wrapped up about everything there. Elections Committee, you have any final words for all the good work you did?
I think he's done.
Thanks, Don.
You did a great job. It's hard to get an email from me, so.
Excellent work. New members, it was quite a difficult job for him. We had we had to change the election around. We added members to have elected members outweigh the presidential nominees, but they're people of different terms, staggered terms, new requirements from the law. It was a labyrinth that we were all just kind of working through, and I think it worked well. You all are here, and it looks like a good group, so we should all be happy and appreciative of Michael for that. Legislative committee, Pam.
Nothing there.
Right. TCCTA reps, have you done anything lately? Not to put you on the spot about it. See, Robert's also on legislative subcommittee, a different one than I'm on, but we've had multiple meetings recently. We tend to meet a lot, it seems like, but it makes sense because we're gearing up for the legislative session, and TCCTA I think kind of realizes where they dropped the ball last session and are really trying hard to make sure that they're on top of everything. Robert and I have had our go-arounds with them in terms of language and things like that as they draft our legislative priorities. But it looks like we're going to have people on the ground throughout the session there and watching carefully. So maybe we won't be as surprised as we were coming in from the 89th, I guess. So that's good news. Meat Award, big news?
The president has the 2 winners.
Very good. We've been dealing with that for a while.
We have to get through that, and I am going to work with Ally after the semester's over to fix the document, because the document to tell us how to do it all is completely wrong. And I recommend all other committee chairs take a look at your document in the Senate Drive before you're done and update it if you need to.
You're taking part of my closing remarks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. Let's see. Also, was I good? One thing for the new Senate is there's a question that has arisen and has re-arisen about whether the meat award should be a convocation or commencement. That's something that I think you all will need to look at, because marketing wants it to go one way. President's office does it, is okay with us, with whatever we want, but it's there's good reasons on both sides. We'll leave that to you to figure out. Faculty serve, no, Professor Emeritus, you want to kind of recap your good event?
Oh, well, actually it went way better than I expected because we got a lot of nominations from different departments, and Dr. Bauman was nominated from several other departments and the sciences as well. So I was really happy on that. And then I think he deserves it. And then thanks for the participation, because we had a full house. Yep.
Great, thank you. Worked out well. Faculty survey. Anything? Where's faculty survey? We'll move on.
Yeah.
Professional Standards and Relations Committee, no report. Faculty Development Committee, no report from me. Have any news from Faculty Development Board? Robert, your governor. Robert, any news from you?
Yeah, we're just going to continue with the ACEs at the first responders, because we had overwhelmingly good reports about the location. We're still working, we're still massaging the format a little bit. We had some surprises last time, but any input will be listened to and modified. And as far as professional development, we're just trying to figure out different modalities to allow people to do professional development and get credit for that and get stipends for that as well. So we're expanding the way to do professional development.
Sorry, thanks. Let's see. Instructional technology, no report. Faculty committee appointments.
Here.
Very well.
So we got 54 responses from that form that we sent out. And what you're seeing, I only printed out 11 copies and didn't realize there was going to be such a full house. So we have 11 copies, but it shows you, I try to distribute it so that most faculty members that have never been on committees, I gave them first priority before I went to the rest. And there were only 2 faculty members that ended up with 2 faculty assignments, committee assignments, and that was because of the community requirement. They ended up being there. And the last page on that one is faculty professional development, which in the documentation, it's that one of them had to be elected from the Senate. So I left that blank for us to talk about today, who wants to be part of that faculty professional development. I know Robert is here, Steve is here, but one other person, if is interested, can definitely be part, that third person in that last committee. So the
Professional development.
faculty
Yes.
professional development, right?
Isn't the president, isn't that the member?
Do you have the document that has the,
I didn't bring that.
didn't bring it? Okay.
It just said from the Senate. Is it the president? Then it would be Asanka. No questions.
Do you remember? Steve, did you begin on it
Okay.
because you were?
It has been the
president?
president, that's what she
Were you on it because you were president or because you were tech ed?
That might have been. Because as far as I know, the only reason I was on it this last year was because of being president.
Okay, so then it would be the new president that goes in.
Via Sangha.
It is.
And
This stuff
the
falls from the sky.
one committee in that list, the very first one was the Student Conduct Disciplinary Committee. And Frank had mentioned that we had to get approval from Bob Austin for whoever we propose, and he has given his approval for the 2 people that were proposed. So it's all good.
Is that all?
That's it.
Okay,
That's
that's
it.
it. Thank you.
Good job.
Any questions of that? Rank and tenure committee.
So applications have been reviewed. That is a really gnarly process if you've never gotten the opportunity to do it. And nominations, there was some holdup with how we handle portfolios that have incomplete information. And so we had to vote on some things that I think has kind of delayed the process. But I think those recommendations are supposed to go before Dr. Connor today, actually.
So, thank you. Let's see, these committees will evaporate very soon, but they can be restored. If you like. Ad hoc human resources, any news?
Officers, big changes now, but nothing coming out beside that right now.
Ad hoc 37, we pretty much decided it's already dead. And Senate archives, we're still.
We're done. I think we're done.
You did a great job.
So,
Derek actually did that. Derek did a great job.
He got us started.
you new members will owe Elaine and that committee a debt of gratitude because the drive is cleaned up and much easier to use. We're going to be entering into a process with Tina Babb to have, she sort of keeps track of a lot of these kinds of details like we have in the Senate for other groups around the campus. And she has volunteered to work with us to help us in technological issues like getting everybody on email and getting access to the Google Drive so you can see what your duties are and things like that. So we've done a lot of work. It should be a lot easier for you, but there's always going to be questions, and I definitely suggest that those of you, all senators are required to be on the committee. The president chooses the committee chairs, but you new committee folks, I really recommend talking to the folks on the old committee and looking at the Google Drive. Come September, when you actually get into functioning, you'll have a good idea about what it is you're supposed to do. So We hope that that's easier for you to get to, and we're going to keep working on with Tina Babb, making it easier for you to access. And
We spent a long time updating and getting all the descriptions of the officers, all of that stuff updated, because some of this stuff was very outdated. There were things on there that were, I think, from Russell and maybe even before. But anyway, so there was just a lot of stuff that was really needed to be updated in that. So everybody really worked hard to get that straightened out this year.
Well, good job, guys. The new people love you for that.
If they had seen it before, they
You-
especially.
you'll notice.
Yeah, Teresa will know, like, people have been on it before, should notice the difference.
Okay, and we have one final piece of new business for the 25-26 Senate, and that is to elect Senate historian. That's a new officer's position that we created this year. The new law requires a pretty rapid turnover of members, and it's going to be really important to have someone who's able to see and sort of make sure the continuity between senates is smooth. It was already difficult at 3 years. 2 years it would really be hard. So this position is one of those that can be re-nominated by the president for up to 6 years. So it's a good place for someone. It's a non-voting officer's position. It's just someone who's going to be around to help with answer questions about what is supposed to be happening, how it's supposed to happen, all that. So I'm going to open the floor for nominations for historian.
I nominate Chris Hudson.
I second it.
Other nominations? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Chris, unless you don't want it.
I was already got it.
All righty. That being said, we have one last open forum for current members. Anything that you want to ask the new Senate to look into, any advice,
I'd
anything
like,
like that?
I have something I would like the Senate to consider, and it's something we brought up in our sessions regarding the Mead Award. I believe they do need to look at whether the Mead needs to be given at graduation, but also the process is clunky at best in terms of we just don't get that many nominations, and a lot of people get a single nomination. A lot of people don't put any narrative in their nomination. And so I'm just wondering if whoever runs the Mead Committee next year could maybe think about ways to get better nominations and more information on the narrative.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to finalize what we did this year with Ally after the semester's over and after the recipients have been know who they are. I think it's just real important that if we're going to move forward with the Mead in a positive way, that we need to make some adjustments.
Okay. Any other remarks? All right. Well, we have, Sandra, you'll get your own time here in just a second.
Well, and one more thing, I guess. Can I go back to if you are if you were a committee chair this year, please take a look at what's in the drive and update it, because you definitely have a variety of committees, how they were working, and we need to make sure that those are updated.
Officers, closing remarks. Pam, do you have anything?
Very happy to pass in the torch.
I have one more thing. So I have one going away little gift for the existing president. There you go. I don't know. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I will say Chris did a phenomenal job and went above and beyond on a lot of things. So yes, I do need to say that. Just, if you're new, you may not be aware of all the changes that happened with the new laws and all that stuff. And Chris went to Austin and really did so much work to figure out what was going on with the new laws, really advocated for us to even have a Senate. And it was really kind of touch and go for a while whether we would even have a Senate. And so I've told him, but just so you guys know too, it was perfect time. He's had, a lot of political experience and things like that. And so he was definitely in the right position at the right time as far as being knowledgeable about those things. And so just a huge appreciation for Chris and all that he did. And we are very fortunate that we continue to get to have a faculty senate and that our administration supports that and really encourages that and wants really to work with us. And so, like I said, a huge thank you and congratulations to Chris on getting all of that figured out
Chris,
this year.
thank you. I appreciate you so much.
And on that note, I want to say thank you to Pam too. Thank you,
Sorry.
Pam, for putting up with us and typing everything up and trying to keep up and trying to figure out who motioned what and what motioned who. And we appreciate your time and effort into the faculty senate as well.
All right.
Piper isn't here, but she also deserves some
Yes.
kudos. Piper really took on the role of amending all of our bylaws and really doing a fantastic job with all of that. So I know she's not here, but she also, if you see her, thank her for what she did.
I didn't really fire her.
I would say that ended up being a much bigger job than she thought it was going to be. Because somebody previously told her it was an easy job. Yeah, there you go. I'm not mentioning any names there, Teresa, but there you go. It was not the easy job this year.
The previous
It was
year.
not the easy job this year. Previously, maybe it was, but it was not this year. She and Chris really worked very hard to get all of that.
So yes, thank you all, and I want to thank the officers for being there. Officers meet with the president the week after this, and we really had a good mix. We had a lot of different points of view that were coming in that we were providing the president, and I think that was really helpful, and I certainly appreciate all their work. I also just thank all of the senators this term. It was difficult. We had to focus on ourselves more than on the faculty, which is an unfortunate ramification of what we had to do. Basically, all of fall one was spent drafting constitutions and bylaws and getting things approved by Board of Regents, and a lot of different steps that are now part of what it is to be in the faculty senate. So it's always a good idea to keep a lookout for subchapter D, chapter 51 of the Education Code, because that's basically devoted to us, and we need to watch what they put in and take out of that. So as I said, I don't think we were as focused on the faculty as the faculty at large we could have been. The VPAA's office, we're appreciative of the role that they've put us in and are continuing to use us for to get insight into what faculty wants before they make policy, and that's a very helpful position to be in. I want to welcome all the new senators. I watched with interest as I saw the names come in, and I have a lot of confidence in the names that I saw on that list, and I think you'll all do a great job. I guess I'll be hanging around watching, so I'll let you know, or you can just look and see what I look like when we're in here. We sort of created a new vehicle. We may have been the first people in the state to be there. There are others that are still trying. There's others whose systems have totally abolished their senates. So yeah, we should be happy that even if the advisory role that we have, not that we were ever more than advisory really, but the advisory role we're now in, it's still a place where we have a voice, and we're fortunate to have an administration that really wants to that ask us about, like the meat award is a good example. We were coming down to the last minute and the president was just, well, let us know what the Senate wants, what the faculty wants. So if there's a situation where that turns out differently, we have a different kind of administration. There are a number of things that we have put trust in this administration and in the VPA's office, including that all, that if any of that changes, you as senators, if it happens while you're here, will need to make changes in the bylaws and in various ways we do business to protect the faculty voice and protect what we're here to do. So if things turn out differently, we need to be able to pull back some of that transparency that we've built between the administration and faculty, and make sure that stays where it's beneficial to us to work with them or to not work with them. This is an important role. I guess its importance, it was kind of spoken when Senate Bill 37 was passed in both houses of the Texas legislature. That suggested that there are some folks that thought faculty senates were too powerful, that they had too big and too important of a voice to be left. The decisions that they were making about faculty and about curriculum would be that it was wrong to leave those decisions to the faculty and the people who teach the curriculum. And as a result, they attempted to abolish all senates in the state of Texas on September 1st of last year. So be careful, watch the legislature, protect what we have, and that might mean a number of things, but protect what we have and do your work, come to these meetings, pay attention. And like I said, I saw the names on the list. I think we'll have a really great Senate. So I think we'll have a lot of good people to work with. And so with that, I'll take a motion for adjournment. Sine die.
We have to do election. Do we have to do the officer elections?
They do them.
They do them. Gotcha. I have motion to adjourn.
Second. All right. The 25-26 Faculty Senate is adjourned. Sine die. You can call your people to work. Go ahead and call yourself.
Okay, I want to call in order for the New Year's meeting. Anyone wants to make a motion now?
Make a motion to open?
Just,
I'll second it.
yeah.
And then the new officers, right?
Just call the roll for your new senators, and then we'll go to the officers and committees.
Yeah, we have a new one, right? Chris George from business.
He's here.
Hello.
Lynn Kinney
Here.
and health science, Leta. Oh, she's there. And Watts?
Annette Watts.
Annette, sorry. Camille,
Great.
Jessica Hill. And industry, we have Brandon Fensler
Here.
and Ernie, right? Ernie Sheets.
She's not going to be here.
Yeah, he's the chair too, right? So, and then we have Jackie Llewellyn from the Barats, Aaron Favor, and then Lori Bokin, so, and then Robert Fulton. And in the STEM, we have Teresa Gauss Bowling, Jonathan Jenkins and Kara Stackweather and J.R. Gonzalez. And
You've got four. It's, all officer elections, vice president, nominations for vice president.
so do you have to spread those papers?
I will, we could.
Okay, so let's actually elect a new vice president for the Senate, and then we need to get the names proposed by you guys.
What's that, Peter?
No, the vice president.
We have a nomination.
You're on the new Senate, let me know. Where's the new
I have
Senate?
a question. Do they have to be someone that's,
Actually, if you're on the Senate also next year, if you're returning next year, if you're one of the 2-year senators, anybody that's on Senate for next year, raise your hand. I'll get you the thing.
so we can't nominate someone that only has 1 year left, correct?
Not for vice president.
Has to be
Vice president automatically becomes president. So that's one thing I didn't know was actually for this. So new, you have to be new because of that rule. So just be aware that you'll be learning how to become
Can we
president.
nominate people, like right now?
Yes.
Or is that what we're doing with the
We're
paper?
nominating for vice president.
Okay, I have a nomination for Teresa Gosbowing for vice president.
Nomination.
I accept.
Well, anyone else want?
Anyone
vice
else?
president? Let's wait. When, we don't need to second these. These are just motions to put on a ballot. The vote would be
Yeah,
your
we do
second.
nominations first, yeah. And then
Okay.
everybody will vote.
However, we do have a new vice president. That's fine. Everyone's good with that? Or did anybody, did that happen too fast and it went over everybody's
I'm
head?
happy
Isn't
with
he's out for no reason? Is that what you're telling me? He's not vice president. Are we not doing it?
She's running
Waiting for more
uncontested.
nominations.
She's running uncontested.
Is anyone
Another
else?
nominee? Chris George?
Come on.
What is happening right now? Here, I'm sitting.
Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Where are
Want to
we?
do it?
Is everybody
Everybody's happy.
everybody okay with the election of Teresa as vice president?
Yes. I'm happy with the election.
You have no idea where, yes, yes, yes. That'll work.
Does
Yay.
all new senators have a vice president sheet? Because you're going to actually turn it into the secretary sheet. You're just going to cross off the vice president.
All right.
So he's got secretary papers too, but,
Yeah, we don't need them though, because I just passed out vice president.
okay.
Yeah, I think they can just take their vice president and cross it off, right? Because I just passed it around.
All right.
All right, so then there's
Nominations for.
nomination for secretary. Nomination for secretary.
Yeah, we can't nominate because we're not on it anymore. So.
Nominate Aaron Favor.
Nominate.
I nominate Aaron Favor.
Second time.
Oh,
Aaron Favor.
Do you accept?
Thank you.
I want to nominate Jackie Llewellyn, please, and thank you.
Doing the, oh, he's here. I thought we were getting you because you were gone.
We still
So
have to
any
do that.
any other nominations?
Yes. Jackie Llewellyn.
Jackie Llewellyn.
Any others? All right, you'll take the vice president ballot you had, and mark out secretary so we don't get confused.
Yeah, Mark, make the vice president, make it secretary.
And vote for Aaron Favor or Jackie Flynn.
Running for Jackie. Yeah.
You've done all things.
I'm not telling you.
Sanger vote?
I would,
Do you vote?
I'm sorry.
Does he vote?
Yeah.
I can now.
If you were to do that at the link.
What's, then you go for it. What's your vote? Technically, it's his job, isn't it? Elections. Okay.
Yeah, take that.
Trying, but
I know,
I'm not getting
it's
half.
It's not.
That's not.
Oh, we're okay.
The committee. Actually, yes, there it is. That's who's going to be after this election. We will submit the names, you get who wants to be included. And then.
Well, they just have to do the same thing. Not big. deal.
He's got nothing.
All right, so the new secretary is Aaron Favor. The next one's for the parliamentarian. So nominations for the parliamentarian. Now taking nominations, come on.
It should be an easier job.
We hope it's an easier job this year.
We hope, yeah, we hope. Unless,
Jackie.
unless the legislature changes their mind.
We have one nomination. Any others? You can self-nominate, although I suggest slow it down.
I nominate Rashmi.
Okay, Rashmi and we have Robert.
Robert and Rashmi as well.
Robert, Rashmi and Jackie.
Okay.
Yeah. So right parliamentary. They've already seen it.
Rules such as from Robert's Rules of Order.
Two more. I'm gonna take this in here. Just you, right?
She's a doctor too. They're still surrounded.
You should have your parliamentarian slips. Well, you tore it. Did you write parliamentarian? Yes.
Yes, yes. So
She follows the rules.
No, no.
Okay, everybody over here to get that down for the.
Predictable.
Look.
See, I don't even care who you is. I do. Thank you.
Is everybody doing it?
Okay.
We have a tie, Jackie, we have a tie, Jackie and Robert.
Okay. We'll say
So we
that.
fight to the death. Oh.
So maybe we do a runoff. So we vote again.
Robert and, yeah, Robert's,
We vote again. Pass those out for me, Rashmi.
Robert and.
Secondary.
I thought that's how you did things.
Are we doing rank voting? I don't have parliamentary so I wanna make sure that you're right, people.
I shouldn't be sweating.
It's not your.
It's Sarah. It's her.
It's supposed to be super. I can tell you that.
Okay, please mark out where it says, whatever, you got a vice president, mark it, secretary, mark that out, and put parliamentarian.
You know. I'm handing them
Get those to the side, so I don't get them mixed up.
for Robert.
Whatever.
Yeah, y'all just have the archives.
The archives.
Come around, but yeah, y'all keep passing them, mine too. All right, they're passing them down there. There you go.
Which and I.
These are, this
We're
one.
doing 9 minutes.
I already had Chris take the.
Under here.
Talking, I got you.
You're 60. I do not want to get them mixed up.
Is it going to be tied again?
So we usually leave it up there.
Then we arm wrestle, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Always
I have been
2 seconds away. So you can sit here and go like this and then watch yourself. And then it's fun. Especially when certain people are being.
Staring at that one for a long time.
Okay, so the new parliamentarian is Jackie Llewellyn. All right, so the,
After we get it going, we can.
oh yeah, so I'm going to pass out the committee sign up list for you all. So please put your names down, as much as you want, and then I'll pick the chair of each of these committees and I'll email you back on this, okay? So I'll send both lists. Back. So these are 2 different sheets, please put your name on the orders in. Not more than 3, right?
And
Yeah,
every member must sign up for at least one.
at least 1 committee, not more than 3 committees.
Like these two.
We still have more on Tuesday.
Aaron, I should be giving you the computer. You're okay. I got this meeting. You get all that.
We continue.
It's on elections.
I'm happy to pass this.
Hospitality. Hospitality. You just like. Usually just have like, if these are like one.
Yeah, there's.
But that's for us.
They have one pass it around. Oh,
But
These are there. We went 2 different directions. I'm not with that. Thank you.
there's only one. Listen,
we have to at least do one committee.
you're sending. And then the other thing we. I don't know.
It's there by the president.
We have a question.
Signing up for
Yeah, some of these committees, like rank and tenure has 3-year terms. So since I was on rank and tenure this year, am I still on it or do I have to re-sign up for it?
All of them yourself, and I went to all of them myself.
Just re-sign up.
But that's not necessary. You
So
can,
since you're already there, I won't be.
yeah, just however you want to do it.
Unless you really want to change. But, you know,
I do, but it's.
When you're signing up.
Actually, I'm gonna do the.
Another list.
let's do it. Yeah.
You want me to do it? Yeah. Okay, one of the things that we're considering, we're sort of at the cart before the horse here, but if you would, on one of the sheets, where are the sheets right now? Okay, so on your sheet, add on the back of it, a Senate historian on there. And what that's going to be is we want to have a couple of people who want to be involved in learning all the background and the rules and the bylaws and all of those kinds of things, because, you don't necessarily, we don't necessarily want this historian to be 6 years running. So the historian would like to have people who are well-trained and capable of taking over the job at some point. So if you'd like to be on that, it's going to be kind of interesting, I think, because we'll be working with Tina Babb and the VPA's office and hopefully IT to make sure that all of this transition happens very quickly. And we're going to be setting up some ways of keeping track of information and keeping the history of the institution, which I think began in 1959. I was looking it up the other day. It's not terribly long ago, but it should be an interesting position. We'll all be learning together on it, just trying to figure out what the best way to run the system is. So please feel free to do that. And then TCC,
Yeah.
we actually, part of the, I don't know if it was an old rule or if there's one that we made this last October, but the vice president is also officially the TCCTA representative. Hopefully you're a member and all of that with the insurance and whatnot. But we also have Robert, for example, is on a TCCTA legislative subcommittee. So am I. So we'll be involved in the association's business. Asanga, you're interested in having another person
senator, yeah.
Another person on the Senate work with the vice president as TCCTA rep as well. We want to get a lot of people involved and try to expand membership and everything. So I guess what the other reasons you were thinking for having that person in there?
Well, in the past, when you had that convocation of General Assembly, you get to sign up right at that moment when you enter it. But I don't know, it disappeared. And then our representation actually fell beyond the expectation, the expected goals. So we are trying to revive that one and have more representation from our faculty for the TCCTA. And then hopefully we can find some funds for you guys to attend the meetings too, right? Based on what I talked with Chris. And we have all Chris and then Reza and then whoever the other parliamentarian. We'll try to get some funding with VPA's office.
Right. Yeah, the world is yours. Okay. What do we have? So we're waiting for that, right?
For the, sign up. And in the meantime, you guys have any questions? This is the time to raise all the questions and concerns we have, because next meeting will be in September.
What questions should we be asking? Maybe we should ask the people who are outgoing. What are we not asking that we should
You
be
can
asking?
ask questions from anyone.
Well, one of the things that you guys are going to do as senators is you're representing your area. So it's real important that as you as you go through the year that you list, that you are asking your constituents, do they have Senate concerns? And I think that was a big help for me is I regularly shared what Senate was doing in our department meetings. We have department meetings, at least once a month. And so we were able to do that. But if you don't have regular department meetings, ask your constituents if they have Senate concerns. Because a lot of times people don't want to submit something in the question. They may want to let you as the senator ask the question rather than put it in the questions committee. That would be my big thing, would be make sure that you're talking to your constituents.
Good, come on. And then we have some treats for you guys as well, so.
What kind of tea do you like?
The hot dog.
Or no, I didn't mean that as a dig. I meant like, sorry.
Well, building on what Delane said,
That's what I meant by like.
the Senate's real focus, like what would you say is the top priority? What should we be really, in addition to serving?
Well, we got to resolve the concerns we have. Still after the Senate Bill 37, Chris has done a lot of work in terms of, clearing up and then talking with Dr. Connor and then make sure that, she fully supports and Dr. fully supports.
Shared governance.
Exactly. Yep. And then we need to keep that momentum going on. Yep. Did you guys sign on this one?
Yes.
We saw that one.
I would say just letting the new senators know too that you guys have already have a charge to revamp the faculty evaluations for next year. That is one of your tasks for next year. That comes from Frank Sobey, that he wants the evaluation process changed. And one of the biggest issues, of course, has been, they have the old 1 through 5 scale on there that was implemented when they were doing the merit. And it's just, it doesn't work, the 1 through 5, because some departments will give people 5s, other people, it doesn't matter if you can walk on water, you can't get a 5. And so there's a lot of discrepancy in that. So that is one of the things that Frank has seen as a big concern. And he wants the entire process revamped. And so he has already charged Senate with next year to really spend the year reworking the whole faculty evaluation tool. So just to let y'all know that. There you go. If that's what you're asking.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let everybody know, those of you new ones too. So that is one of the tests.
Okay, any other questions and concerns you have? Yeah, John.
Couple, it's probably been 2 years ago, I used to come to the Senate meetings just as a guest. And there was a motion for an update to the student surveys for evaluations. And I was just wondering if that was something that is still ongoing, or if that's something that just sort of lost steam.
I thought they redid that, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
Update means what kind of an update?
I think it went to BPA, yeah. I do.
So, update means, in terms of.
Well, update because the questions that are asked on the survey are, a lot of them are double barrel types of questions, and so they're not worded great. And so it came up, I think it was a question that came up in, it was a question that was submitted, I guess, to the portal.
So it was revamped then.
Yes, yeah, you're talking like 2024?
Probably.
So I just randomly grabbed my book from my office and I was working with Dave Van Domlin and we did redo that
Okay,
in 2020 because
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
just so happened I had it sitting right here. So rock on.
Good job.
All right, so then any other questions? All right, so I'm gonna get a motion for adjournment for the meeting.
I move to adjourn. I second.
All right.
Aye.
There we go. And welcome and.